Hey, what's up, y'all? E back with another action figure review. Today we're looking at the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series. This is from the Mandalorian TV show. This is the Artillery Stormtrooper. This is a Amazon exclusive, not a Walmart exclusive. Lately I've been reviewing these Black Series figures and they've all been Walmart exclusives. So Walmart's coming for Amazon's throat here because they definitely won with the exclusive count this year. But here we have one from Amazon, and to be honest with you guys, I totally forgot I had this on pre-order, and he just, showed up. It was due for November 9th or something, and then suddenly I got the notification saying out for delivery, and I was like, whoa. That's how Amazon works sometimes, and even Walmart. So, yeah, no rhyme or reason to some of these things. But anyways, let's get into this review. You can see the trooper through the window packaging there with his mortar accessory, which is pretty cool. This is why he is the artillery stormtrooper. So we'll check that out once we open him up. Here is the side art on the package. Pretty dope. And then here is the back side. He's number 13 in the Mandalorian, set of releases. There is that same image with a read-up on the side that reads, "Specialized soldiers in the Imperial Forces artillery stormtroopers carry specialized indirect fire weapons like mortars onto the battlefield." So, very cool. This thing also came inside a shipper box, which is awesome. It's something that Amazon has always done with their exclusives, which is really cool. I wish more stores started doing that because, it protects the box during shipment and leaves it nice and pristine. Look at that mint on card. So, pretty cool. So, if you guys own the Flame Trooper from the Mandalorian release, this guy is going to look very similar because it's exactly the same, but yellow. So, even the paint design with the strip going down the middle of the helmet there and the torso is the same, just painted yellow. I did mention this in the Shock Trooper review of the clone Shock Trooper, which is also a Walmart exclusive. A lot of clones coming out here with different colors. That's the beauty of Star Wars, and it really helps toy makers out because it's like they could just use the same mold over and over, just repaint it, because that's exactly what it is. It's the same armor, just a different paint to signify their position or their rank, within the army of the clones or the stormtroopers. So just funny that it doesn't take much to release another trooper, and it's just like, yeah, we'll buy it because this one is a shock trooper, this one is an artillery trooper, this one's a flame trooper. So it's like never ending, but that's Star Wars for you. So here he is out of the box, looking very cool. He does come with some accessories. Obviously, he is the artillery trooper. We get the standard E11, I think this is, blaster rifle. Seen that a million times. And then we get a little backpack here, which is cool because it's filled with his little mortar shells. So if he wants to keep firing more mortars, he can. You can see one is missing because one actually comes detached, so you can place it within the actual shell, or you could put it back in, as you see there. So you can have them completely full or have them using one. But I do like and appreciate the paint job. These here actually remove as well, which is pretty cool. You see that? It almost looked like it was molded for a second. So that kind of threw me off. But yeah, they remove and they all snap back in just fine. So that's pretty nice. Very nice little detail there. I really, really appreciate that. So here's the actual mortar itself, with the bipod and stand and all. So this can lay down on the ground like it's supposed to, using the bipod there to angle it out so you can aim it towards your enemy. And then you slide one of the actual shells right in, and then it should go boom, right? So that's the idea behind mortars there. Very cool. So I like that this is, of course, on the new Stormtrooper body. That gives him the ability to do this. So the idea here is, of course, to make him look like he's firing the mortar. Not bad, if you ask me, but the new body mold for the troopers are awesome. Even though they're single jointed, I like them more. And you're able to get them on one knee with ease. So I like that a lot. You can see him here. Pretty dope. I like this. Of course, the idea here is he's firing off a mortar and he's covering his ears. So he doesn't come with any effects for the mortar, which would have been really cool to see. Would have been really nice. This effect here is just a Mezco effect, just trying out different effects. But I mean, that hole is big enough to the point where you could fit almost any effect in there. So you could, play around with it and see what works best. And here's another one for you guys, also a Mezco effect piece. You can see how that one looks a little different, of course. And here's this one, which actually came with a Toy Biz War Machine figure from Marvel Legends, and this one's very different as well. So you can really play around with it and add effects that you may have already existing in your accessory drawer, your arsenal of accessories. So I'll leave it here. I won't keep going. I have tons of effects, and I'll be here all night if I keep doing this. So here's a quick look up close at the paint job for the Artillery Trooper. There's the pauldron, which I guess if you pop the head out can be removed, but these heads are very hard to remove. This is of course the new Stormtrooper, so it's got the head sculpt underneath that's glued. So there's that again, and then we have the torso paint, and the spots you see kind of scratched off, that's actually meant to be there. They added that detail on there, damaged a little bit, even though the whole armor is clean as can be. He still has some paint that chipped off. Alright, pretty standard, right? Let's move on. There's the backpack pegs there, which easily peg into the hole, and the little strip on the side. And you can see how that looks on his back now, with all those little, shells or canisters for the mortar. Alright, and it's good to know that he can hold his weapon just fine there, thanks to that side hinge on the trigger hand, and then the regular hinge on the barrel holding hand there. So just want to show you that. Of course, it's the same figure we gotten before, so we knew this was doable, but I always like to show it because I really like the new body build for this. Alright guys, skipping articulation because we've seen him before plenty of times. We don't really need to go through that, so we'll go right into the comparison section. So up first, we have him next to the Flame Trooper. He's actually called the Incinerator Trooper. I've been calling him Flame Trooper lately, but he is technically called Incinerator Trooper. You can see here it's the exact same figure as the Artillery Trooper, but it's in red and white instead of yellow and white. So if you own this Incinerator Trooper, you know exactly what to expect out of this Artillery Trooper. Now I'll put him right next to the Coruscant, or if you want to call him the Shock Trooper, Clone Trooper. There he is. And this is a Walmart exclusive release. Also a Walmart exclusive, we have the new Captain Rex re-release. And along with that came our Vice Admiral Rampart from the Bad Batch. Up next, there's a look at him next to the Battlefront 2 Shock Trooper. Alright y'all, there you have it. There's a look at the Amazon exclusive Artillery Stormtrooper from the Mandalorian. This looks good. It looks a lot better than I expected. I didn't expect to like this figure as much. Looks very nice. If you're a clone or a Stormtrooper collector, this one's for you too. Be sure not to miss them. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the description. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, take care, take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next one.